really collaborative efforts, and they're going to show local features and local events appeal to a regional audience. So first we have the Trek District. We officially launched the marketing for the Trek District at the Economic Progress Lunch and Assets Expo. The Trek District was something that was envisioned through paid Steve Bamford. What we have are some partners in the region. You can see it's outlined on that map. We have a visual on the marketing material up there, and that includes the Schuylkill River Greenways Association, Potts Grove Manor, of course the Parks and Rec assets in that end of the town, the Carousel, and the Colebrookdale Railroad. You'll also see with this particular piece of marketing, we've tied in the downtown and the downtown eateries. What we're really looking to do here is talk about Pottstown again as a regional destination, something that is going to pull folks in to visit and to stay. We eventually hope to leverage these partnerships for funding. They're good for grant making. Specifically, we're looking for that mid-block crossing at King Street to get folks safely from Memorial Park to some of these other assets all the way through the Schuylkill River Trail. Right now we have a document which is the Trek District, but what it really represents is a commitment to this collaborative effort, and we can look for good things going forward from all of these partners working together. Very much looking forward to seeing how complimentary hours of the Carousel are going to draw folks into Manatawny Green, and then also the Colebrookdale running more regularly. So these are some things to look for on the horizon. Go to the next slide. And speaking of regional appeal, what we also have launched, and this is really a feather in the cap of the Pottstown School District, but I'm going to talk a little bit about it, is pottstownfamilies.org. Now this is a new website, pottstownfamilies.org. You can check it out. You can pull it up on your computer. This is going to be a one-stop shop for regional events, and these would be of both greater interest to the region and also local interest. What we've heard over the past couple of years is that it's difficult to get word about your event and about your amenities out to folks. There's so many different places to look. Pottstown School District has really picked up the ball here to move it forward and taken one place to put all this together. So what you have on this website is you have a regional calendar, and that includes contributions for all of the partners, which I'll talk about in a moment, as well as a guide by age of program. So you'll be able to click that link, and you'll go to a set of subheadings, and you can choose whether we're talking about something for seniors, something for kindergarten age, something for high schoolers. All of those events will be broken down and cross-referenced in that, in addition to their placement in the calendar. One of the really exciting things about this is that we have the participation of all of the neighboring municipalities from the Pottstown Area Regional Recreation Committee. And that includes Lower Pottsgrove, Upper Pottsgrove, West Pottsgrove, North Coventry, and Douglas Montgomery County. So again, this going forward, we're really going to be pushing all of our events to be featured through here so that this is the one place folks can come to, and there will be no more of this, I didn't know what was happening. If you tune into pottstownfamilies.org, you will know what's up and coming, and you'll be able to put it on your calendar. And finally, I wanted to dwell upon, that's the community resource guide. You can see we have the age groups broken out there. You'll be able to click those links to get some of the events cross-referenced. I also wanted to dwell on Pottstown Film Festival, Pottstown In Focus Film Festival. That is going forward again this year. We have a partnership with the Pottstown Parks and Recreation Foundation Incorporated. That's a 501c3 operating in Pottstown. You would know them as the folks who work with the Rumble to make sure that that happens. So they're working with Parks and Recreation Department, and we are going to be hosting this again this year. It's an online digital film festival. We expect to be accepting submissions as of May 1st. Up and coming for that, we have a volunteer meeting here on April 13th at 6 p.m. I'd like to invite anybody interested in helping these events to happen to attend that, as we will be looking for collaboration from folks in town. What we're really excited about with this piece is we had a good return on the 2016 festival. We had 35 entries, which for a first year out, we were very proud of. We had some great screening events. We really want to continue that. Our new material will be screened, as you can see up here, November 9th to the 11th. We'll have a series of events in town. Leading up to that, we will have some screening events during the summer. Those will be put together through some of our volunteer efforts, and we're going to try to feature some of our local destinations for that. But I encourage you to visit pottstowninfocus.com to learn more about that, to see how it develops. What we're really excited about is that we have 2 special awards meant to inform the submissions. We didn't want to put a restriction on the subject matter. We wanted it to be broad so that we can explore a variety of quality entries, but we want them to be informed as Pottstown-centric, and we've done that by making the big awards, the major awards, focused around Pottstown. So there's a special award for a love letter to Pottstown. That will be the entry that puts Pottstown at the center of the subject matter. And then there will be a special award for what we're calling Pottstown on Location, and that will be a special award for the entry that is filmed exclusively in Pottstown or the greater Pottstown region. Again, talking about regional collaboration. We wanted to open it up to some of our surrounding partners. But those are just a few of the things on the horizon. Thank you for your time. I'll be happy to take any questions on those items.
Any questions for Mr. Lenhart?
Who designed the brochure?
That was Linda Jacobs. And that was with input from all of the Trek partners. She did a great job.
Yeah, did a very nice job.
Michael, your PottstownFamilies.org, is that going to have, because I know you said there's different links for different age appropriateness, will that have all, will they take all activities, so something, say like the Brewfest, is that the appropriate place to advertise that, or that would be through the grapevine?
Yes, that can be done there. The way PottstownFamilies.org works is that particular organizations will sign up to be contributors. So for Pottstown Parks and Recreation, for example, we filled out the paperwork listing what kind of organization we were. We submitted that, and once it was approved, what we can do is we log into a portal to that page, and we post all the information on our events essentially through a Google Calendar. And then the steward of that program, which is, I believe, Amanda Finlaw, works for the school district, she posts that to the main page. So there will have to be a sponsoring organization that is approved, but it is a broad spectrum. There's no, they're not necessarily exclusive, shall we say. It's really meant to be an inclusive piece that will include all ages. So the Brewfest would be included, Sly Fox events would be included, of course, everything from your small scale up to your large scale.
And you're sponsoring organizations were listed, correct?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Sponsoring organizations, if somebody was looking for a sponsoring organization to go through, are they listed somewhere? Or?
Oh, the partners are listed there, yes. That's one of the front page tabs. That also includes links to their own pages. So not just the regional calendar and the event guide, but it will also link some of the material for the main pages for those organizations. Parks and Rec, we tend to pick up some of the smaller ones that we recognize as value. We submit them on Parks and Rec's behalf. Even if it's an organization that only has one event, for example, but we catch wind of it, we'll put it in on their behalf.